Hi guys, Mr. Rain here, and I got this amazing Deadcraft game. Thank you so much for the days for sending me a review code for this game. I'm going to give you a kind of a first impressions and like a mini review at the same time. Your character, as you can see in the middle there, he is part human and he is part zombie. If you look in the top left hand corner, depending on what you eat and the type of food that you eat will depict which one becomes more dominant. So if I eat zombie type things, then the skull on the top left is going to be going more and more to the left, revealing more of the dark side and making myself more powerful. And on the counter, if I eat human food, so to speak, it's going to change that. And this is the kind of thing you just have to play with. I'm just giving you a rough idea of what's happening here. And the closest game I could say, in my opinion, would be How to Survive. Now that game I really enjoyed, but it just didn't have enough to keep me going. I did play the first one, I played a bit of the second one, but let me show you what this is all about here. I really feel that they've got something here, and it's very unique the way they do everything. You know, it's not just for example, not just a normal fast travel. You know, if you use a certain item, then the zombies pull you underground and then they take you to a fast travel position. I'm just using that as an example where you don't just say fast travel and he just wanders there. They've taken aspects of other games and they've kind of revamped it. So this is my kind of base. I've played this for about 4 or 5 hours now, maybe a little bit more, and I'm just getting to the point now where I'm not dying all the time because I'm thirsty, and that's where kind of the stranded game comes in as well, where you have to create your food, make sure you got your water purifiers with this thing over here, and various other little items that you have to use in order to survive. Now the whole point of this game is to do the missions, and once you do the missions you get your skill points, and as you can see over here, you can do all of your skills, and along the top of the screen over there's a whole bunch of skills that I can still learn when it comes to weapons. But in games like this, I always like to use the farming ones first, make sure I've got all the farming abilities maxed out, so it makes the game a little bit easier. So for example, here we have 2 fields. Now in these fields you can see that one looks pretty real. They're like, oh, I can actually harvest him. What perfect timing. So as you can see there, I've actually harvested the zombie, so I'll go collect him. Now when I'm on the battlefield, I can select, let's say, the pea shooter guy over here. I can equip him in the bottom left hand corner, or bottom right hand corner at least. You can see he is equipped over there, and then I can actually literally just place him on the battlefield and they help me. And of course this is just one of the types of zombies you can get. The pea shooter, you can get whole big guys that you combine them all together and become massive monsters, but I haven't actually discovered any of that. I've only seen pictures of that. So you're pretty much farming zombies. Wow, I haven't seen that in real time before. That's pretty cool. So over here I've got zombies planted, and over here I have normal tomatoes planted. But if I select over here, let me just drink some water before I wait. Come on, there we go. Let me just get this equipped over there, and it becomes a shortcut key on the bottom right hand corner. I'm just going to drink a lot of this quickly just so I can show you what the differences are between certain crops that you can get. So like I said, the zombies are over there. You plant them, and depending on what you want to plant, you can plant different types of zombies, and when they grow you harvest them, and then you can combine them like I was saying before, but then you can turn them into other zombies as well. And just to touch on what I was saying before, these are normal tomato plants, but if I want to water these, it says over here use Ziv blood, but the first time you water them it'll just say water, and then a screen will come up. It'll want you, damn it, it'll want you to choose which water you want to use. So if I use the tomato plants and use the sludge, something different will come out. If I use normal water, I'll just get the tomatoes. If I use the Ziv blood, I will get mutated tomatoes. So for each crop, it depends on what you want to water it, will depict what actually comes out in the end. And over here, I've got, here we go, here's an example. I planted, I think there's 6 over here, normal tomato plants. So I'm going to go water. And as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, I have water selected there. So this is just going to be normal tomato plants. Let's just continue doing this quickly, because you need a bit of everything. Because once these are harvested, you come over to your fire over here and you craft items in the fire. Now over here, roasted tomato is pretty good, and in the middle of the screen there under food you can say -10 on the zombie. So if you look on the top left hand corner, at the moment I'm becoming too human. So this is going to add perks, which I haven't even discovered properly yet. That's going to add certain perks being more human than being more zombie. But if I want to negate that, well, if it was the other way around, if I was more zombie, then I would create these tomatoes to reduce my zombie amount. And that's pretty much what it is. The second one is your stomach, so that's your hunger. And the third one is the thirst, the water. And with the fire over here, this is the human side of things. And if you look at the top of the screen, you have craft and zombie craft. So we're going to go over to zombie craft, and then over here you can get the barbecue. Now look at that, I can actually do one for the first time. Let's do that. It's worth 1,000 Zol, which is the currency of the game. And on the right hand side I've got Z meat, which is a lot. I've got a hybrid pumpkin and then hybrid tomato. Okay, so I need those tomatoes to create this. So let's have a look here. Hybrid flame boiled Z meat and hybrid veggies. It looks delicious, but the amount of the total Ziv in each ingredient means only half zombies should attempt to eat it. It is a very comical game. I find myself laughing out loud all the time. And having a look at the Zom barbecue, where it says food in the middle, there's actually 4 perks it gives you there. So it gives you a bit of zombie, it gives you a bit of health, not hunger, health, and then stamina, and then also hunger as well. So let's just do that, and I will show you what the crafting animation is like. Okay, this is a bad example. He'll do this crafting animation with anything that you craft in the fire. But if you craft something over here, then it'll all be different. Let me show you a bit of the crafting table now. And then I'm going to show you a bit of the combat. So once again, on the top of the screen, you have craft and zombie craft. Now, staying on the normal human side, the first tab, you've got handgun and instant camp. It's like a mobile camp. Then you got your rusty knife. Oh, I could do weed whacker because I just bought my saw blade. Let's do that. And then I can show you the funnier animations. Have a look.
So this goes.
A lot of the time when you're customizing your zombies, you get those strangest sound effects. It actually really makes me laugh out loud. Okay. So we're going to use that for the first time in the video. That's going to be fantastic. Going across some more, we've got your placeables. So wooden fence, I'm assuming a bit later you're going to build up your base. And then a little bit of a landmine over here as well to help with the enemies. Then you have your field, which is what you've seen already. The sludge drum is just automatically create sludge, which is what you need to create water. And then fire pit, junk screen, and of course the storage shed, which is going to be on the other side. The last one is going to be the corpse. So if I click, I want to create a corpse. I need, if you look on the top right hand side, I've got disassembled corpse. Okay, it's the first time I've actually seen this. So I could craft 7 of these, which would use 49, but let's just do 1 or 2 over here. So if I craft a corpse, I think it's going to get those funny animations that I was laughing at earlier. Nope, it's the same one. Okay, I want to skip it. And then you get your corpse. And then you would take this corpse, and we're going to see over here, and you would plant it. So you till the field first. Let me see, and then I can use... No, I can't use it yet. The corpse is going to be for the customizations. But let me just show you the rest of this over here. Under zombie craft, you've got your energy drink. That's going to be a lot of health. The ZPS, this is what makes me laugh. This is your fast travel. So if you use one of these, the zombies pull you under the ground and take you where you want to go, what I mentioned before. And over here, there we go. So it's the average Frankie Sprout. So if I create that, let me just do 3 of them. Then... this is actually creating the seed. Yeah, this one made me laugh last time. If you watch the hand in front of the screen, it normally gives you a thumbs up.
Okay.
I love it. Okay, so now I've got some Frankie Sprouts. But before I exit the screen, let me just show you the rest of them. So again, these are all the zombie versions of the weapons. So it's the same as the human, it's just all zombified. The tombstone's hilarious. You place it on the field and anyone walks past, they get pulled under. Crafter's Delight, this is your workbench. And then the other one's not even unlocked yet. And so now I can go over here and I can plant Frankie Sprout. Go.
There.
There we go. So let's do 3 more because I've got, well, 2 more.
There.
And now it says water. So this one you can only use the Ziv blood to water, and you increase your skills to be able to do 4 or 5 or 6 of these at one time. So you become more efficient at your farming, whereas at the start you'd be using 1 or 2 every time. So there we go. That's a bit of that. Now let me show you some of the combat. So I did get a better weapon. So let's push the sort button. We're going to equip this into slot 2. If you look on the bottom right hand corner, we've got 2 slots over there, and we want to keep the water slot, well, the water equipped over there, because that's what comes out all the time. And I'm going to be releasing a top 10 tips for my beginner's guide, and there's a lot of things that, again, you know, you wish you had known before you started. But let me just let's drink some water first. I want to show you a bit of the combat, and again, I haven't unlocked that much. I mean, there's a lot more to go. It is very slow at the start, but now I'm in the position, like I said, where I'm kind of comfortable. So if you push R1, oh, let me get some ore over here first.
Take this.
We'll grab that. Okay, I'm all full. What I should have done is gone and put some of this stuff in the storage. So let's go do that. Let's just show you quickly how that works. Okay, cool. So now I want to show you some of the combat. What I want to do first, which is what you should do every time, is store everything that you can. And let's see, I want the pea shooters. We're going to store all the materials pretty much. Oh, I can't. I wonder if I push square button, it'll store absolutely everything. But for now, I'm just going to do this. And off we go. I do want it to be daytime because some of the zombies are going to be super difficult. Actually, let's just go. At nighttime, the zombies have like glowing eyes, and they are way more difficult. So here we go. Our first zombie over there. We're going to push R1 to lock on, and we're going to have to start hitting him before he starts to hit me. If he starts his attack and then I attack him, I will not interrupt his attack and he will smash me. So these are the rats that are lying around everywhere. They're a very good source of money, and again, I will show you in my video my top 10 tips. The whole I wish I knew what I knew now when I started, like most people do. Now, these kind of people over here, you can talk to them, you can kill them, you can just leave them, but after playing the game for a long time, they will spawn back every single time if you kill them. So what I want to do now is shake down, and then just select give me everything. Oh, it didn't work. That was a first. But these guys over here, you want to kill them because, not the stuff that they drop, but you want to collect his corpse. And I wouldn't have been able to build those Frankie corpses if I don't have these corpses. So this is where you get them from. Okay, so here are the zombies. Let me show you the power move. Let me round up some guys where there's a bit more, and I'll show you the power move. I'm slowing down. That's no good. I need to eat something. So let's do that. Quick sticks. We're going to be eating the roasted rat, which is always a good thing to munch on. We're going to do all of that like that. And let me just explain that. At the top left corner, you've got your hunger, then you've got your health. It's 2 different things. Then you've got your water and your energy. So there's 4 things you've got to watch there. But for now, let's just take these guys out, and I want to show you some of the power moves. And then I want to look at the weed whacker for the first time. Let's see. Awesome. Okay, let me show you my power move. Let me round some zombies up here. Let's do that. And we're going to push the R1 button to log on, and we're going to hold down L1 and push X. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Oh, again, this is the first time I've realized that I need more of my zombie power. If you look on the top left, I'm almost completely human now. I need to make myself more zombie. But let's just use this for a second here and see what happens. I want to see if there's a way to... So it leaves yourself quite vulnerable. Okay, so let's go back to my sword for now. So, let's have a look. If I want to become more zombie, let's have a look at something I must eat. And this is the first time this has happened. Normally it's kind of in the middle all the time. But let's have a quick look over here. Excuse me. So if we're going to go to the inventory, we're going to look over here. So if you look on the under the food in the middle, it has +5 on zombies. That's what we want. But let's have something that's going to do a little bit more, push me over the edge a little bit more. So again, only 5 over there. Let's see. Okay, so I do have loads of these. Let's just do this. Now again, you'll be able to craft things that will make you zombie like straight away. And this is something I need to do some more research on and figure out what I need to do. So let me have a look. I want to change my equipped weapon to the pea shooter just so I can show you. Right there. Okay, so my heart is beating because my health is gone now because I ate all of that stuff. So what we want to do, the roasted rotten rat meat, we're going to use one of these for a quick health boost here. Yeah. So, I mean, this kind of thing you'd sort out before you head out. So I was kind of rushing this, but you get the idea of what the game's about so far. Let me just show you the power one, but I want to collect all these things because these will respawn all the time. But I want to show you my power move. Let's go find a couple of zombies over here. Oh, we have some by the gate. We don't want to hurt those guys. Only one zombie there, so let's go find some more. A nice group of them. Here we go. Come on, guys. Let's go. And then we're going to do our power. And again, that power move, that's the only one I've seen so far. I can only assume there's going to be some super duper power moves later on. And like I was saying before, the nighttime zombies are way more difficult. Well, they hit harder pretty much than the other ones. But if you look on the bottom left hand corner, you get a bucket load more stuff with these guys. See, he still smacked me. See, now my energy has gone down. But what I'm going to do here quickly is I'm going to go to the town just to give you a quick run through of where you're going to get most of your missions. I must get the wood all the time. Come here. Oh, if I even hit that guard once, they're going to attack me. We don't want to do that. So this is the first town I got to. I'm just want to give myself a bit of energy so I'm not rotting away here. The pumpkin on a stick is the best for energy, or stamina at least. So yeah, again, this is nighttime, but this is where you get all your missions. If you look on the map, you can see where my mission is at currently, where the shops are, what the shops are, what you can get at the shops, that kind of thing. I do dislike quite a lot the staggering of the map. Like if I push up now. It takes about 3 seconds for the cursor to go up, but you know, I'm not complaining. I got a free game from them, and I'm utterly appreciative of that. So there's going to be, they've asked me to do a kind of like a what would you like to see and that kind of thing, but I need to play a lot more before I can even begin to get into that. Let me show you quickly how cool the fast travel is. I kept on mentioning that, and I love it. You could choose the slums or home base. Slums is where I am now. And they just pull you under. And then when you get to the base again, everything that's here is going to be respawned. And again, if you are going to play the game, stick around for my video on the top 10 tips and that kind of thing, because there are a ton of things that I would do differently. Now, just lastly, if you look in the top left corner, like I mentioned, I'm almost human. My health is down, or my hunger's fine. My health is almost down. My stamina's down. But if you come into your home base over here, and you just Capados, go for a sleep, you're going to wake up and then everything's going to be halved. But if you go to sleep, if you're starving, then you're going to wake up dead. You'll wake up as a zombie because, you know, if you go to sleep hungry, it's not going to work. You need some food in your stomach before you sleep, otherwise it's not going to go up. And there we have it, guys. So over here again, we're going to use our Ziv blood to water our crops or water our zombies. And again, we're going to use the Zim blood over here for the tomatoes to make them mutated. And as you can see over here, these were watered with normal water, so they're going to be normal pumpkins. But this over here is different. And I just noticed now how it doesn't select these because I've watered them with water once. So if I water like that, it's going to let me select which one I want to use, and we'll use water. You need the pumpkins for that stamina. But yeah, guys, I mean, I hope you get a more rough idea of what the game's about. Once again, I want to thank the devs so much for the review copy, and I'm definitely going to be playing this quite a lot. I'm going to be doing the trophy guides on the more difficult trophies, the more hidden ones, pretty much the ones that I don't get automatically when I'm playing. And I really do like what they've done here. They've got a very cool concept, and so far it's been done very, very well. The animations are good. The feel of the hit when you're hitting the enemies is really good. It has that kind of a stagger hit as you hit them, like your sword's going through them. It's very well done. And I am thoroughly enjoying it. So that's it, guys. If you have any more specific questions about the game, then just ask me. I'm going to reply to the later video comments, definitely. I want to shout out one more time to the devs. Thank you so much for the review copy. Utterly enjoying it, 100%. And I'll be doing trophy guides on the trophies that I don't get automatically. So stick around for that. And like I mentioned before, the top 10 tips I wish I knew before I started type video. But guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I'm going to catch you on the next one.